Hey everybody, I got several things to talk to you about today. The first thing is that I have now been for about 2 weeks up here in Cheyenne, Wyoming, at the Walmart distribution center running loads for Walmart. I have gone all the way up to, I think it's called Grand Rapids, Montana. Gone as far to the west as golly, in Colorado. Anyway, way over there, out the other side of Vail, through Vail and Copper Mountain and all the ski resorts, and Grand Junction is what it's called, Grand Junction. Been as far south down here as Colorado Springs and in that area. Anyway, right now that's where I'm at, is in Colorado Springs. I just made a delivery to a Walmart here, and I have a Sam's that I can deliver to in just a minute or two, so had a few minutes to kill. I have had, since I come to work for Creed, and I like to talk to other drivers. If you can't tell from my videos, I like to talk, and I like to find out what other people are doing and how they're doing it, and if somebody's got a better idea than me, I want to know it. So I may change the way I do things based on somebody else that's more experienced or has a better way. Anyway, I talk to a lot of drivers, and I have talked to them about the Walmarts. I have now run to Mankato, Minnesota. I've run the Walmart out of Nebraska, North Platte, Nebraska, and now the one out of Cheyenne. And I had, talking to other drivers all over the country, they all told me to stay away from Cheyenne. It's bad news. Just stay away from it. And so I'm one of those guys, I got to find out for myself. My asset manager give me a call and said, hey man, you're in the area anyway. They're paying 6 cents a mile more on top of all your other benefits. They're paying 6 cents a mile more if you will run the loads. And I expressed to him that I had a number of drivers tell me to stay away from Cheyenne. No particular reason given, just stay away from there. It's bad news. So what did I do? I jumped on it. So I've been here 2 weeks now, and they are running my butt off. It's because of the way that the loads don't pay until you actually finish the load. But last week's paycheck, I had 4,200 miles at 71 cents a mile. 4,200 miles. That was over $3,000 gross. This coming week will be another whopper, because they have run my butt off, which is what I want. I am out here to make money. I'm not out here to play games. I'm not out here to sit around at truck stops. I'm not around to sit at the distribution center and swap war stories with all the guys, the other drivers. So anyway, I'm having a great time. From what I can gather, let me put it to you this way. From what I can gather, a lot of the problems that have been had at the Cheyenne office have been self-inflicted. The drivers go in and they tell them, I'm here to help, but I don't drive refrigerated loads, and I only drive dry goods, and I don't drive at night. I only drive in the daytime. And a lot of the problems that drivers have seem to be, now that there may be something else that I'm not being told, If there is, tell me down here in the comments. Tell me what the problem is. But those drivers that go in with that kind of an attitude that, you know, are real picky, and I don't drive at night, I don't drive refrigerated loads, I don't, they're the ones that have the problems. I have not had any problems. I promise you that just trying to keep up has been the problem, and that's the best problem I could ever have. I'm out here to make money, and I am making a killing doing this. I'm doing well, so much so that I have told them that I will stay out here until the 25th of November. And if things go well, I will come back after that and probably stay the month of December as well, until the weather gets so bad that I can't stand it no more. So that's number one. I had a very rough start with Crete, to the point where I didn't mention it on these videos that I put out, but I had really talked to another company, and I was literally that close to leaving Crete and going to work for somebody else, just because of all the aggravation and problems and truck problems, and every time I turned around, something was keeping me from making any money. That seems to have cleared up. The last month has been really good. I have done real well. My truck is not breaking down anymore, which is a good thing. And I am really enjoying the scenery, the people. I'm really enjoying out here in the Midwest. I guess you would call this the Midwest. Montana and Wyoming and Nebraska and Colorado. So anyway, I'm doing real well, and I'm happy. I'm real happy right now. If you are thinking about coming to work for Crete, my driver code is HODKE. HODKE. My name is Ken Hodges, and it's the first three letters of my last name and the first two of my first name. So HODKE. If you'd give them that, it would put some money in my pocket and would help me out tremendously. So if there's anything I can do, once you have signed on, they will notify me. Of course, I'll see the money when it comes across my paycheck. I promise you, I'll get in contact with you, and I'll try to steer you in the right direction and how to make money at Crete. How to avoid the pitfalls too, because Lord knows I've been in them. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is this mandate that has everybody's got really worried about right now, and we are being told from corporate right now that the mandate does not apply to solo drivers, solo truck drivers. That's what I'm going to go on. This boy ain't getting a jab. We ain't doing the jab. So I was one of the first ones before it got politicized. I was one of the first ones that came down with this COVID deal to start off with. I've got more antibodies in me than you can shake a stick at, and I ain't taking a jab. But I'm not alone. Everybody's got their own reasons. Some people are all for it. Some people are all against it. I'm one of those that's all against it. So I don't need it. I don't think anyway. We're being told that the mandate does not apply to solo drivers, which I am a solo. I'm the only one here in this truck besides me, myself, and I. And I talk to myself quite a bit, and I get my best information that way. So anyway, that's what I'm going to go on, and we'll see. We've got until January the 4th, and that's the big day that they will, by then, they'll make up all their their mind on exactly how this is going to work. So anyway, I'm having a good time. My 10 minutes is up. I'm really enjoying Crete. If there's any questions you have about Crete, post them in the comments below. If you will, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. I'm over 80 subscribers now, and I would really like it if you did. Hit the like button. If anything I've had to say has been any good to you, if you have any questions about truck driving in general or about Crete, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks a bunch for tuning in. See you next time.